Hi, my name is Samantha. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you how I go about storing my fabrics on comic book boards. The purpose of storing the fabric on the comic book boards is that I can pull out each fabric individually and all the others stay stable. I just put it back away and it's all good to go. You could also store the fabrics in drawers if you'd like and just line them up. To store your fabric on the comic book boards, all you'll need is your pre-washed fabric, comic book boards in your desired size, and then alligator clips. Let's get started. What you want to do is have your fabric folded selvage to selvage twice. So let me show you here on the half yard. So right here are the two selvage ends folded. And there we go. So at this height, which is 11 inches, my 10.5-inch tall board, it will cover it up. And I like to have a little extra on the top and the bottom. It just makes it look nicer on the shelf. So then you fold your two edges over. Go ahead and get two alligator clips. Pin those down. And there you have it. So a half yard of fabric will both meet on the back side. Let me show you how it looks with a full yard of fabric. Again, you'll want your fabric folded selvage to selvage twice. The key to getting a good wrap is to get it tight. So I'm gonna give myself the fabric long ways and wrap it like you would a sleeping bag. Make sure you get a really tight bottom. So I'm gonna go maybe a little higher. If you have it in the middle, it'll be uneven. So I'm gonna try to go a little higher, and then I'm gonna hold this piece while pushing down on the comic book board so I can get it nice and tight. And then use my thumbs, flip it over, tight, and then flip. So same fashion as you would do a sleeping bag, trying to get a nice tight roll. And then here at the end, if it doesn't fold over enough and you're not able to pin it down, redo it, or you could go and flip it over. You could fold this end inwards and then pin it, but again, this will leave you with a bump. So I will just fold it over the top like this, and then I'm grabbing the clip, and I try to clip through two pieces of fabric. So we have this piece and this piece. So I'm gonna clip through two pieces there. And there you go. So here's what 1 yard looks like. And here's what a half yard looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the stack on fast forward, and I'll see you at the end. All done. All right, we're back at the bookcase. Let me show you how I have things categorized. These two rows and this part right here are all quilting cottons. The top row has holiday prints. So as of right now, I only have Halloween and Christmas up on this shelf. So what I'll do with the Valentine's and the St. Patrick's Day fabrics that I got. I'm just gonna add those to the front. So this will end up being January to December, any holiday prints. So add this guy right over here. This shelf are more quilting cottons. I don't like storing things in rainbow order. I prefer to store them in tone order, I guess you would call it. Grayscale, warm tones, cool tones, and earth tones. So right here, I have what I would call earth tones here as well, and then blues, so like cool tones, and then more the warm tones or florals over here. I have my sewing books, which blend into the yellows right there. Then here's shirting material, or materials that I think are shirting material. Here are more upholstery or thicker type fabrics. In this basket, I've talked about how I have random interfacings from thrift store hauls, which is where a lot of my fabric is from. Over here, I have different pieces of clothing that I want to turn into items. So some old dresses and scarves. This section right here are all specialty type fabrics. So different knits or lace or anything that doesn't fall into one of these categories. Right here, these are all flannels, and as well as this. Both of these are flannels. I have a lot of this red. This is, if you're wondering how much you can fit on a comic book, oh, this one is not on a comic book. Between these two, I have 8 yards of each, I believe. I actually got these for free off of Facebook Marketplace. So you don't always have to get your fabric from the fabric store. You can get it at thrift stores or Facebook Marketplace, many other places. I have towels here and terry cloth because this goes with the flannel. This whole shelf right here is a project that I need to make unpaper towels. And then right here, like I said, I have my smaller pieces. And then this top shelf are other thrifted or old bed sheets, things that were previously used as an item, and I'm gonna upcycle them into new items. In my drawers here, I have some thicker fabrics. These are to be turned into pant. This fabric here shreds a lot, so that's why I put it in this bag, because every time I go to cut it, pieces go everywhere. So I have it nice and contained. In this drawer here, I have a bunch of pieces of fleece, again from the thrift store. And then I also have different bed sheet sets. So these are some done products hiding down here. And I have some bed sheets. There's a set right here. These are new bed sheets. And I have another new set up here. So, like I said, fabric stores aren't the only place that you can find fabric. You can find them at Costco. You can find them at Walmart. You can find them at the thrift stores. You can find them online. Don't only go to the craft stores. And then here I have more soft fabric to turn into pants. That's how I store my fabrics. I would love to hear how you store yours. Please let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe for any future videos. Thank you. Have a great day.